right now. You can't hold me
Yo, yo,
back.
yo, yo, it's the Foul Mouth Gang back at it again, baby. I'm here with my boy Sean Bebby. What up, Beb?
What up, what up? It's the Foul Mouth Gang again. We're here for a little Sunday afternoon special.
Little Sunday afternoon special. I'm moving a little slow this weekend.
Yeah, we had to get some content out for the peeps. Yeah, a little slow this weekend.
Saturday worked up as a wash for us after the dinner and a couple drinks. Your boy's getting married next weekend, 7 days. Let's go.
Yeah, a little slow in our real lives after that banger on Friday, and then I would say the sports world's a little slow right now. Coming out of All-Star break from the NBA.
Yeah, pretty damn dry right now in the sports world.
Pretty dry.
Good college slates.
We got some good months, good weeks coming up though. April's huge. March is huge.
We're going into it.
Yeah.
We're going into the March of Madness, or the Madness of March.
I think at one point we'll have NCAA finals, the Masters, kind of NBA playoffs ish.
Yeah, we're coming down to the end of there's 20 games each left, I think, for NBA teams. They all have about 20, 25 games left.
It's crunch time.
It's fucking crunch time. So, regarding the NBA All-Star weekend from last week, it was trash, dude. There's a reason nobody gave a fuck about watching it. The only good thing to happen in NBA All-Star weekend once again, is the three-point contest. Is the only thing worth watching.
I would say that's probably the only thing worth talking about, honestly.
Yeah, I don't even care about the other shit.
Besides, Celebrity Row, Bron going back to Cleveland. I mean, the game was okay Sunday night.
It was this. Cleveland, this is for you. That's what it was.
You
cleared that all up, yeah.
You figured that one out. So, yeah, it was kind of a lame All-Star weekend. From the change in formats to what the dunk contest was absolutely pathetic.
Trash. Shout out Obi Toppin, bro. Knicks, let's go.
Yeah.
But it was pretty fucking bad.
Waste of time. It was laughable. But, 3-point contest, I think we got to give our man a shout out.
Big Cat.
Fucking shout out Cat, man. I fucking dogged you, bro.
Dogged, man. His stroke was looking smooth. He was hitting those green fucking 3-pointers, no problem. 4-pointers, whatever they were.
I think when we made the pod, it was plus 1,300 odds. I laughed at it. I said, I guess they just got to give this guy odds.
Yeah, you just have to draw him up odds. Boy. But he was soaking wet, splashing jimmies.
Yeah, boy, were we wrong. It was a fucking great shooting display from him. One thing I didn't like is him self-proclaiming himself the best big man shooter of all time.
Yeah, no, don't like that.
Kind of lame, kind of self-centered. Fucking something Cat would do.
It's just like shit that they all have to say now. They all just want to say that they're the best something.
Yeah, exactly. But
no, I'm the best ever to do it. I'm the best big man ever.
I think the best counter I saw right away was all right, Dirk won the 3-point contest too.
He's a big man.
He's also a Finals MVP, a Finals fucking champion.
He's a walk in the park Hall of Famer.
I think a scoring championship, regular season MVP.
They got statues of the guy.
Well, fuck, man.
Cat,
you won the 3-point. You got a cool little fucking plaque. I don't know what he got, but
yeah, it was like a trophy.
It was. Besides that, it was a great shooting display by him.
He did good. He made a lot of people look stupid. So
he
good for him.
Good shooters. So
the other thing making not you but me look wrong is Embiid and Harden.
Yeah.
Played today. They look. You know what? I said they were gonna have to play slow and play a lot slower.
Nope.
They're moving.
Yeah.
They're pushing the ball. Maxi's pushing the ball. Embiid's bringing it up coast to coast at times. They played the Knicks today. I don't know why I watched it, but I was home moving slow, so I watched the whole thing.
That always skew your vision a little bit. Playing the Knicks, it usually helps. But I think they look good. I think they look like they're actually having fun, man. Like they're playing.
They look like they were having a lot of fun against the Knicks.
They look good. I haven't seen numbers like that from him in a while. I think he had 28, 10, and 16 today. He's back. The beard was wanted.
I think he had more. I think he had 30.
I'm talking about the beard.
Oh, the beard. Yeah.
Harden was just
He
doing
had
everything.
17 assists.
I mean, it was one of those games. I think there was the most free throws through 3 quarters, and
there was a lot.
It was a fucking slow game,
dude. It was a lot.
Every time I went, I was fucking back at the free throw line every play.
Within 2 plays I think it was either early 4th quarter or late 3rd quarter. Jericho Sims fouled out, and then Mitch came in, and then they went down the floor. I think they scored, and then the 76ers came back, and that next play, Mitch fouled out.
Yeah, Mitch,
and then
Mitch came back on for 30 to 45 seconds.
It was max. 2 big men in less than a minute. Out. And then that's when it went super downhill.
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely a downfall. They were in the game.
They had Obi trying to guard Embiid, and they had Randall trying to guard Embiid, and he was making them look stupid.
We always get stuck on these stupid Knicks.
I know. We're like, fucking don't talk.
We were just trying to talk about the, like who might come out the East, and we got stuck on the fucking Knicks.
Fuck the Knicks.
We know they're not coming out the East, so that's cool. We can cross them off.
No, I know who I'm going with.
Two teams I like out of the East who are not the favorite. I would say probably second and third. I think Brooklyn is still the favorite.
Brooklyn's the favorite.
I think it still is. I don't like that.
And they beat who they beat last night? The Celtics?
Did they?
I think they beat the Celtics.
Celtics have been hot too.
I think it was the Celtics.
I was
Kyrie went for like 30 or something.
I was caught up in the college.
41. Kyrie went for 41 maybe?
I mean, if he can play home games,
don't quote me on it.
But I was stuck in the college world yesterday.
Him and Seth Curry combined for like 57.
Yeah, that's dangerous. And Durant's out right now.
Still waiting for Simmons and Durant to come back.
I just don't like the odds they're getting with what they have to do still to come a top 4 seed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it too far
all
into
that stuff. But I like out of the East. I mean, you got to respect the Bucks. I think they're just complete. Obviously, they did what they did last year. They're a good team, and
that's who the Nets beat. Sorry, they beat the Bucks.
Okay,
they beat the Bucks last night.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad I brought that back to you.
Yes, sorry, yeah, because Drummond dunked on Giannis, and then he made a huge block on Giannis towards the end of the game. So yeah, they beat the Bucks.
That's good. That's good. I still like the Bucks. I like them. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them, but the other team I like out of the East is the Heat. I think no respect. Quietly, just a really good put together team. Lowry's starting to really turn up.
Not a big Lowry guy, but the Heat, I do.
Yeah,
like
but
the
that was a great signing, and it didn't look great in the beginning, and now he's starting to play like. I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm about to make a fucking run, Lowry.
He's getting in shape for the playoffs.
Yeah, he sees DeRozan doing his thing with the Bulls. That's his boy.
And DeRozan is doing his fucking thing.
Yeah, I like the Heat. I think they're getting a little bit of not disrespect. I mean, they're now 1 in the East. They have the 1 seed right now. I think plus 1,000 odds to win it, to win the championship, not to win the East.
Yeah, I like it as not going with the favorites, but I'm gonna just stick with the Bucks. I mean, until somebody proves that they're gonna be better than the Bucks, I guess. Yeah. You could like the Nets as much as you want, but you go in the Heat.
Yeah, I'm
gonna stick with the Bucks because you'd like to go with the Nets, but until I see Kyrie, Durant, and Simmons play together, I don't think I can go for that because the big threes come together all the time, and it takes time to mesh and to learn how to play with each other. So right now, Kyrie's playing away games and he's just fucking cooking because he gets the ball every time. When he doesn't have a shot, he can just pass to Seth, and he doesn't have to worry about getting KD his touches. He doesn't have to worry about Simmons bringing it up.
I totally agree, and I think what's baked into those odds is the mandate going away, him being able to play home games.
They're gonna need that in the playoffs.
Vegas knows all. They know what's coming down the pipeline before anyone else does. So that's probably baked in a little bit. So that should happen. Like you said, I need to see it happen. I need to see them play together.
I gotta see it.
So I agree. I like both those picks. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to the.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's get ready for March.
Let's get ready for March with a little bit of this. How about yesterday got us all fucking hyped up for March Madness with.
March came early.
It came early.
March.
The madness came early. It was Upset City yesterday with a hell of a slate of games on.
Yeah.
Just every single hour. Every 2 hours, there was a new game starting up, and it was a new upset ready to occur. It was awesome. It was insane. The top 6 seeds all played on the road, and they all lost. First time in history.
Yeah, crazy.
Sick.
Crazy upset.
And I bet almost every one of them.
It was. I would say it was a good day for the books.
Yeah.
Teams. Bettors like to take the favorites. And I mean, you can take an underdog, every couple games, but you're not betting 6 underdogs.
No, there was a couple
the top 6 seeds. No.
I mean, there was a couple good ones like ranked teams at home, like Tennessee.
I liked Arkansas over Kentucky.
Yeah, see, I liked Kentucky. Because I just have this infinity for Kentucky. I just like
Tennessee too.
And Tennessee was ranked playing at home, and they that was closer depending on where you got it. Because it was a 2.5 point spread, but
that was the big thing. That was the big takeaway from all of them getting upsetted. They all were on the road though.
They were all on the road.
It was all road games, which It's tough, man.
Yeah.
You see these fucking crowds. These kids are fucking nuts.
It was sick. And some of the teams had decent leads and just like let them up and like things changed over.
Yeah, I don't think it really changed the seeding too much either. I think
maybe
one
not.
big change was definitely a new 1 seed. I think
after Gonzaga lost to St. Mary's.
No, I think they're still locked in. I think Zone is still locked in. I think Auburn could be out now as a 1 seed. I think they might have slid to it too.
You think that who's gonna get in instead of them?
I could see Baylor. My 1 seeds. I would see Baylor, Zags, Arizona, and then I think the way it's gonna finish out, I think popularity, some other things. I know the ACC is not that strong, but I see Duke.
The Dukies, right? I mean, they made a fucking statement last night too.
I think they get the popularity. They get like a nice road, something like that.
Yeah, it's the way that happened all yesterday. It's shaping up beautifully for this March Madness to end up as a fairy tale story. Beautifully set up. It's beautifully set up, bro. Because now this tournament is wide open.
Yeah,
anybody can win it. And Duke last night, they played Syracuse, and they were raining. Like they were splashing threes early. So like if they're gonna shoot like that, and they have those big dogs down low, Duke's gonna be a problem, bro. They smoked Syracuse.
You won't see that many points.
No, it looked sickening almost. But they're looking good.
Let's Syracuse. Let's agree they stink this year.
Though. Oh yeah, they're trash.
They always got cool jerseys.
Yeah.
But they stink this year.
Yeah, because their starting 5 consists of like 8 Buddy Boehans.
I like the Boehans.
I mean, he can fucking shoot the lights out, Buddy, but
yeah, he can't do it all, man. They need a big guy.
I don't want to see any more Boehans.
Yeah. They beat him up pretty good. I did see that. I saw the score. Also with Duke, I believe. I mean, they have the most pro-ready talent, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. Their backup center is 24 years old. And he's a monster, dude. He's huge.
That's always good on a team to make a run deep in March.
Oh, 100%.
To the championship.
They own down low, and then like I said, you just got to find that team that's gonna shoot threes. And last night they said, you know what, this might be us.
Yeah,
I don't know who else is going to do it. Like I said, wide open tournament.
They reigned, but let's go through that quick. So Zags lose to St. Mary's. That's conference game.
Got embarrassing at the end.
That's fucking every year. It's just St. Mary's and Zag, 1 and 2 in the Western whatever. What the hell do they call that division?
The Zags division.
Yeah, exactly. It's always them two. St. Mary's usually gets into.
Timmy couldn't do a thing in that game. I watched that whole game. He was like 0 for 9 at halftime.
57 points. 57 points for the Zags.
That's not good.
They
had nothing going. I don't like the Zags that much.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because of that game that swayed me. Like they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, another game on the road, but it was one of those. What'd they do the night before? Did they go out?
They looked terrible. And I mean, Chet Holmgren. He's tall. What is he? Guy? He's like 7'6", but he weighs 76 pounds, soaking wet.
Yeah, he needs to put on some
What does he
serious
do?
weight.
What does he even
Definitely
do?
a top prospect. Skinny as can be.
As an NBA fucking GM, I could not ever think about drafting that guy because he has to gain like 100 pounds.
Yeah, actually, he's a really good defender though. I mean, he gets fucking mad blocks.
Yeah. He can stand down low, but when they had him out on the perimeter, he is awkwardly slow, laterally.
He can shoot too, though. I mean, but someone's gonna bully him eventually.
No, there's no doubt.
Yeah,
they're just gonna bring him down low and bully ball him. They just push him around.
Yeah, I mean, he's 7 foot. He's a good blocker, but at the same time, he doesn't got the power or the strength.
Yeah. What
was that? So Zona lost to Colorado, kind of a blowout. Once again, on the road in Colorado, fuck man, the air's tough over there.
Yeah, man, fuck man.
the air is tough over there.
Yeah, the air's tough over there.
Zona might have felt the altitude, I don't know. But they lost 79-63. That's not good. That's a guaranteed seed is
good.
What everyone's saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got Auburn that lost to Tennessee. I think that one.
That was a good game.
That's a tough matchup.
That was a really good game.
Low spread. What, 2.5?
It was 2.5, I believe. Yeah.
Low
well,
spread.
depending what you got. I got it at 2, so they hit the 3 at the end for a push.
Auburn's my squad too. I like them.
I like Auburn.
I like them. I love Bruce.
They got
Pearl.
a good team.
love Bruce Pearl.
Oh yeah.
Oh fucking, that's his old team, man.
Yeah, Tennessee is his old team.
That was a tough fucking game.
Tough game.
Tough weekend for Bruce Pearl, man. Shout out. Shout out Bruce Pearl. Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith is good. I think he's number one draft prospect right now. He should be top pick. He's very, very good.
That's what they're saying. I've seen some highlights.
And his shot is beautiful.
Yeah. He's put together. He's got
that
everything.
4-point play at the fucking end of that game. Towards the end of that game.
He's got it all, man.
That was cool. Yeah, that was a good one.
He's got it all. We got Purdue lost to Michigan State. Another game that I picture being tight the whole time in Michigan State. Always a tough crowd, especially this late in the season.
Yeah, they are spot.
Purdue, good team though. Definitely a good squad.
Purdue's a good team. They play good ball.
Yeah, I think if they win that game, they sneak in as they're now a 1 seed, but they lost. So.
They could still get a 1.
They could. We got to see how the conference tourney shake out in this next week. Couple big games coming up this week. Not intentional, but just
there's a couple really good ones.
Just the way it happened. And then we got Kansas lost to Baylor. I think Baylor could jump into a 1 seed too.
I think they got work to do.
I think they could though. I mean that was a big win. And they also have Texas coming up this week. Actually tomorrow.
Love it.
They have Texas, number 20 seed. Maybe moved up. I don't know how they did this week, but yeah, that's a big win. If they win, they beat Kansas, and now if they beat Texas, like those are 2 signature wins back to back.
That would be big. That would be big for them. That's good for the resume for sure. I think they need to do some work. But
season right
they
now.
They could be going in with confidence going into the tournament.
It's not like they're on the bubble. They're fucking putting things together now. I think they start 15-0 or some shit this year.
I think so. Yeah, they went on another sweet run.
Yeah, and then they had a rough patch, and then we got Kentucky losing to Arkansas. That was tough. Once again, I think everyone knew it was going to be a tight game off the bat. And boy, it was actually a 75-70 game. What was the final?
That was the I'm sorry, that was the 2.5-2 spread that they hit the kid hit the 3 at the end of the game at the buzzer to cover the spread or push the spread.
I feel bad for all you 2.5 guys. Always buy the half a point. A little tip. Always buy the half a point. It's not going to make you feel better right now.
Luckily, I got it right before the game at 2, and that 3 saved me. But
that's a brutal way to lose if you had them minus 2.5. You know, up 5, fucking dribble out the clock time. And,
that was a really good game. That was back and forth the whole way out. That was a great game to watch.
You know, they were against number 18 Arkansas in Arkansas. It's tough.
Yeah.
Duke versus Syracuse. We already covered this.
Did that.
Blowout
City. Coach K, what up?
Yeah, Coach K looking to make a storybook ending.
Storytell ending.
Yeah,
fairy tale.
Texas Tech lost to TCU. Texas Tech was what, a 9 seed?
Oh, that's it. That's the game the kid hit it at the buzzer, but it didn't count.
Yes, I believe
he got it off just 0.1 seconds late.
Yeah. So honestly, I was kind of looking at Texas Tech for a while now, and I was like, I like them. That's a tough loss, though.
I like anything Tech.
Yeah.
They're always gritty. Those Techs.
A little Tech.
They're techie. They're gritty.
It's a little flair to their name. A little Texas Tech. I don't know what makes them tech. I guess technology school. I don't know.
They're tech, bro.
I never looked into.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
I never looked into that. Providence. I actually really like Providence. And they beat up on Creighton, who's a tournament team, I believe. They're a good squad. I think this is their first time ever winning the whatever conference they're in.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You don't believe them? The Friars? Cool name.
Yeah, they're all right.
Providence Friars.
They're all right. I mean, whatever. They're like
they're
whatever.
Purdue Boilermakers, fucking Friars, bro.
Yeah.
What's a fryer?
Fry cook. I don't know. Fuck. They're fucking whatever. Fuck those guys.
I like them though, man. I think that's a team that can make some noise in the tourney. I hope so for them. And then we had Wisconsin versus Rutgers. They took down Rutgers, who's trying to. I think they're one of those bubble teams right now. I think
Rutgers been playing good.
Yeah, I think they're like first four out probably now. But Wisconsin, they got that kid Davis.
All right, any other of these good ones?
Not really.
These ones suck.
These were today. UConn took down Georgetown. Houston beat SMU pretty good, and then Illinois beat Michigan. Michigan stinks. Juwan Howard fucking punching people.
The open hand slap, the scrape face.
Yeah.
I like Juwan Howard. But
I think
Michigan's got nothing going on.
No, this is not their year. But Illinois, Cockburn.
I love me some Kofi Cockburn.
Yeah, Cockburn.
It's spelled Cockburn, so that's what I'm going with. Kofi Cockburn, I do like him. They won today. They were coming off a loss. Actually, 8 of the top 10 teams were coming into today off of losses. But they did play today, Illinois, and they got the W against Michigan. That was today.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's been a pretty, like you said before, it's been a back and forth season, man. Yeah. You know, ups, downs, couple different one seeds.
It's wide the fuck open, the tournament. We're gonna see how the conference tournaments play out and how the next week goes, and then see how the matchups go in the fucking tournament. That's gonna be cool. Selection Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to watch the next week, 2 weeks. Do a lot of research, a lot of watching.
Yeah, we're getting into the March Madness and the Masters in the next week.
Yeah, and then just some preview. You got the Baylor Texas that we just talked about tomorrow, and then Providence Villanova. Providence, who I just
to watch.
I just said how much I like them.
That's a watch game.
Nova, fucking.
I like Villanova.
They're a solid team, and
they're always good.
They're a solid team going into the tournament. They do stuff.
They'll be.
Jay Wright always gets those boys right.
Yeah, they'll be ready. Once they get into the tournament, they'll be ready to go for sure. I like Nova.
All right. So that's what's to come. We got some previews there.
Yeah, we'll get more into the basketball within the next week or at around Selection Sunday. But big thing going on right now.
It's tough. Big day tomorrow.
Got to make a deal. The MLB, the lockout. We need a deal. We need a deal to come down the pipeline tomorrow.
The boys want April baseball.
We want April baseball, and you know what? If we don't get the deal tomorrow, we are postponing opening day. We are losing games. If there's no deal tomorrow, we are 100% losing games.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. I hope they make the deal. I hope greed doesn't get in the way. Every other article I read, it says guy's optimistic.
I'm getting mixed reports.
Yeah, I know. It's so mixed.
Heyman tweeted this morning that they were on the way. Little minor things were going right, but they just had to square off a couple things.
I think Zach Britton's part of the Players Association or whatever, and he was in the same room as Heyman, so read Heyman's report and said, this is false or something. And Heyman went back. He's like, yeah, I'm optimistic. This guy was in the room the whole week with me too, but I don't know what to believe.
I don't know.
I just hope I get that alert.
I want to see tomorrow have reached an agreement.
Yes.
And we're good to go because we need to get this back on track. We need to get the free agency opened back up. We need players signing. We need to get into spring training, and we need to get ready for opening day because we need baseball.
We do, especially that free agency part. To the viewers, Foulmouth Fall, Foulmouth Frank, diehard
Yanks. For sure, and we need this. We got stuff we need to do.
There one signing prior to the shutdown. Do you know it?
The one signing prior to the shutdown? No, give me it.
Joely Rodriguez.
No, doesn't
Lefty
count.
reliever we traded for mid-season.
Doesn't count. Don't want.
I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I could find.
Dude,
that was
does not count.
So yeah, we definitely need some free agency. Yeah. There's some holes in our roster.
We got a couple things we can do, man. Like the Yanks, I was looking at it. I mean, everyone says we need a shortstop. That's what everyone's saying because there's so many good shortstops out there.
Yeah, don't make the market make our decisions.
Yeah, if you want to sign one, cool. But like, I love Gio at shortstop. I love it when he plays shortstop. It's like a work of art.
Yeah, and just like from being a big fan and like knowing their farm system, like there's a blockade at shortstop coming up. We got some Volpe good and shit. We got good young shortstops that we don't need to sign one of these shortstops for a 5-year deal, and I mean, it looks like we're missing out anyway. I mean, from all the reports I see, we're not getting.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't look like they're gonna. They probably won't end up getting one, but I mean, they could. I mean, those guys in the minor leagues are years away.
Yeah,
they're not like coming in the next 2 years. They're 3-4 years away.
I mean, the way these young guys develop now, you just never know, man. The Yankees, I think they are more cautious than most franchises.
Yeah, they'll let those kids fucking sit down there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Volpe's only played at like single A. So
it's gonna be a while.
It's definitely not a this year plan, but the reason to not sign him for 5 years or something like that.
Really, like what you're looking at is, tell me if any of these guys signed that I missed. But you're looking at Baez, Correa, Corey Seager. Baez signed.
Seager signed.
He was my least favorite. Where'd Baez go? He was my least favorite on the list.
Detroit.
Oh, that's right. Detroit.
Detroit said, "Hey, I'm spending some money this year.
So
let's get the scraps."
And they'll still suck.
Most likely.
Yeah. So all right. So Correa and Trevor Story.
Correa and Trevor Story are the two remaining top dogs.
That's it. So like, Correa. I don't believe that Correa wants to play in New York.
No,
I don't think it's gonna happen. And I'd be cool with Trevor Story.
I would too. Can we get him for like a 2-3 year deal? He wants 5, right?
He's gonna get paid.
He's got elbow problems. Paid, yeah. He wants 5, so it's like, I don't know. I think Cashman. We believe in him. We trust Cashman.
Yeah, and I don't think he's putting out 5 for a huge number. I don't see that happening.
Especially with what he's got in the farm
system. So then you let it be, man. You leave it. That's it. I think we're okay. I mean, they're gonna ride Glaber out at shortstop. Even though I like Gio. I like Gio at short, and I like Glaber at second.
That's a guy we need to talk about. He needs to have a bounce back year.
He's a second baseman.
Dude, he looked like a bum last year.
He looked terrible.
It was night and day. Like,
he didn't do anything good.
What did he do in the off season last year? Anything? He got married and went on vacation. Like I don't know what he did.
He did not work on his craft. That's for sure.
He got like cool haircuts, and like I started following him on Instagram. I'm kind of mad about it now. I'm gonna unfollow him.
He needs to seriously buckle down and get on the field and do some work. That's why we need to end this lockout. We need him out there fucking getting ready. We can't have him doing whatever he's doing.
He looks like he's never lost the baby fat. He's just he's got those fucking.
He needs to make the next step. It can't just be stuck in limbo.
Yeah, and that's a guy we really need to make a bounce back. 25 years old, we need that.
Yeah, he needs to have a nice year, like hit 290 and like seriously limit the errors.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're gonna be the starting shortstop, the errors need to stop.
I don't even think it's not about the average. It's about just every home run, the pops.
No, yeah, everything. He needs everything. He needs to upgrade everything.
Remember after his, he came up that year. The year he came up, he started off hot as shit. Probably banged like 20, almost 30 home runs. The next year, the predictions. 50, 40 home runs.
Jumped.
Like the fucking fantasy predictions.
Maybe he was too hyped and he was reading into it. Like, oh my god, I have to do all this.
Dude, yeah, the fantasy predictions were insane.
A little too much.
They were next 10 years he's gonna average 40 home runs.
Yeah, it was his second year. It was his second year. Can we just leave him with what he did his first year max? We gotta fucking boost him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The other thing with the Yanks, I mean, I see that. Well, they gotta lock down Rizzo. We need Rizzo back. You gotta re-sign Rizzo.
All right, well that opens a new combo. So you need to get Rizzo back
and rid of Voit.
Freddie Freeman, he's available.
Yeah,
it's not a done deal. I mean, most likely goes back to the Braves. Maybe
he's got to go back to the Braves. Us. He's got to go to the Braves.
I mean, we got to be in the top 3 though. Braves, Yanks, Dodgers.
I'm sure. A lefty first baseman.
He already got his ring. Yeah. With his hometown, with his team.
If they load him up and just pay him for what he's done.
I wouldn't mind loading him up.
I would load him
Freddie
up too.
Freeman would be a monster in Yankee Stadium.
And then I wouldn't have to dislike him.
No, I don't dislike him because...
I don't dislike him, I just don't like him. I guess I'm a little indifferent. I don't
like
really
a really
care.
Nice guy.
He seems like a really cool guy. He wears those like cool goggles.
Also, they've been discussing it for a while now, is Olsen. Matt Olsen.
I like Olsen from the A's.
Yeah.
I like Olsen.
That's been big talks for a while now.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense for Yankee Stadium.
Lefty
the Yankees,
also.
Monster year last year.
Is he a lefty?
Yes.
He is a lefty, yeah. Like that. Yeah, huge year last year. All-star.
Monster. He would destroy Yankee Stadium.
Kill it. Big swing.
It would see. So those are the guys. The only thing that's helping Voit, not specifically with the Yankees, just for his potential career now, is the universal DH. That's big.
Yeah.
That's helping.
That will be big.
Some guys get some.
Talk about the Mets in a second. That'll help the Mets a ton.
Yeah.
Really good for the Mets, but yeah, no, I think that they need to sign one of the first basemen and get rid of Voit. They gotta trade him off.
Yeah, I mean, it's Voigt's 2 years ago. He had the most home runs in the shortened season, so like he's not coming off of like. He just gets too injured.
I think we just gotta sell him high. I think you could still get something for him. Somebody's gonna want him. Let's just get rid of him. Rizzo's better. Freeman's better. Okay. Let's do that. The other thing I'm gonna say, the bullpen looks good. It looks all right. I'm not too worried about that. If these guys are all healthy, Cole, Monty, Severino, Cortez, and Herman. Luis Gil. Or Luis He.
Yeah.
And fucking Jamison Tyone.
Yeah, I think he's still injured.
It's like...
He'd break his ankle or something like that.
So say this is your 5. Cole, Monty, Severino, Cortez, and Herman. Starting 5.
It sounds weak to me. Honestly, especially in the AL East. I think every other team has made moves besides us. So
Cole,
far.
Severino, Herman. All 3 guys could be top-notch. Herman was on his way before he beat the shit out of that chick.
All the guys could be. And
Sevy just hasn't pitched in like 3 years.
Dude, I mean, it's all ifs. There's just not that one. I
know.
Cole, when we signed him, we gave him that monster contract. That was supposed to be the next 3-4 years, no doubt, guaranteed ace. But I don't know. After last year, a little shaky.
They need to give him the sticky stuff.
Yeah,
let's bring back sticky stuff.
Make baseball great again.
Make baseball great again. Seriously, make baseball great again. Get rid. 2 things you got to do: get rid of the sticky stuff and get rid of the shift. Shift got to go. Sticky stuff got to come back.
So shift is the big thing they're talking about now. With
the shift has to go away. The baseball is meant to play with men at these positions, not put them where the fuck you want.
I don't mind infield shift, but no infielder going into the outfield, robbing you of a line drive in the gap.
I don't like any of it.
That's horseshit.
They should play their positions. They should have to stay where they are. You don't like it? Get better fielders.
When Joey Gallo said that, I was like, what a wimp. I mean, just hit it fucking the other way. But
that's the easy answer. But let's just fucking get rid of the shit.
It's such a precise game, 97 miles coming in. Like, you can't just slap it the other way.
Not every time. I mean, not every.
They're jamming you inside.
If you do it once every 4 times, that's great. But the other 3 times,
they pitch you inside. It's fucking tough.
I don't like it. Get rid of the shift.
Should we give the Mets some love?
All right, let's give it a little Met love. Actually, a team I'm really getting into this year, the Mets.
Not Met haters. Disclaimer, not Met haters.
Definitely not. Love the Mets.
I won't suck their dick because that gets Mets fans
That would be
upset
weird,
too.
dude. That would be weird.
That gets them upset too. If you're like,
can we beep that? Beep. Beep. I won't suck their beep. Yes. So let's just move past that. Scherzer signing, huge. Monster. They got the 2 fucking number 1s going. DeGrom, Scherzer, love that. They got insane. Eduardo Escobar, good sign. And Sterling Marte.
Yeah, great sign.
Awesome signs. They upgraded their offense. They upgraded their pitching. They got rid of Baez. That was short-lived.
Seems like he was just a headache, honestly.
Yeah, they didn't need that. They didn't want that. They didn't need that. Yeah. They need a catcher. They need to sign a catcher. They have McCann and Nito. They need a fucking catcher. I mean, McCann, defensive catcher, all right.
Yeah, I don't love that. The catcher is just like almost a wasted position nowadays. Almost like I mean, at least offensively wise. You get a couple
for the most part.
If you play fantasy, there's not many catchers.
There's like fucking to be looking for 4 or 5 good ones,
and they just don't all play. They're gonna play 120 games.
Unless you got Salvi.
Yeah, Salvi.
He's gonna play every game.
Yeah, I think he's still with KC. I think he's still locked up. He got a big deal a couple years ago.
He's not going anywhere.
But yeah, that'd be a great signing.
The other thing is that the Mets need a bullpen arm, like always, every year.
Yeah. They
need a bullpen arm every year. Yeah. Just what are you doing? It's the same thing every year. Get a fucking guy in the bullpen that can pitch.
Yeah, it's been shaky since they made those World Series runs. I mean, they've never really got to full strength again, I don't think, in the bullpen.
No. I saw that their best guy in the bullpen, I mean, they have Edwin Diaz and Trevor May. Trevor May's cool.
They signed him last year.
Yeah. And they have Seth Lugo. He's good, I guess. The other guys I don't even like. You gotta sign somebody. You gotta get a bullpen guy.
See, that's like easier to put together than
yeah, they just gotta sign 1 or 2 guys that can pitch decently.
Yeah, you get these older relievers.
Somebody you can rely on.
Yeah. I think they'll be fine in the bullpen division. Until they don't know how to get a closer. I think every time they closer.
I thought the Diaz thing was a lock. I thought it was a great trade. I thought it was awesome. I thought he was gonna be fucking killing it. He had a really bad year 2 years ago. Got a little better last year. Probably not gonna be the closer. Yeah. Who was closing for them? What's his name? Fuck.
Familia?
Nah, bro. It was like I'm gonna say like Guillermo or some shit.
Yeah, not great. Some other notable signings. That probably former Met Stroman, Cub now.
Cubby.
I think I don't know. He had some shit to say about the Mets recently. Like he didn't like their management or some shit. But I think he's
a jerk off.
I think he's just butthurt.
Stroman's a jerk off.
I think the team just got like sick this year, and he's like, they kicked me out.
Yeah. Well, you're leaving? Okay, we'll just go get Max Scherzer. What the fuck? Like, buy Marcus.
We don't fucking need you.
The other guy that's on their way out of the Mets too is McNeil. He's gonna get traded also.
Yeah, the Flying Squirrels. I don't know. He had that great season.
That's over. They got Escobar, and Lindor hates McNeil. There's nowhere for him to play. He's gonna get traded. Maybe they'll get a bullpen arm for him.
It'd be a good flip. They get something decent for him. He's a good player.
Hell yeah.
Some other notable ones were, what was it? So Toronto loses Robbie Ray, but they picked up Kevin Gausman from San Fran.
Had a nice year. Had a really nice year.
Good for them. Robbie Ray goes to Seattle, which
I would have liked that as a Yankee signing right there.
Robbie Ray. Young, AL Cy Young. Mm-hmm. Sell him while he's hot, I guess.
Yeah.
Walker going to Boston. Kluber going to Tampa Bay. Paxton going to Boston.
James Paxton.
Love Paxton.
Yeah.
Why does he got to do that to us?
Good old Big Maple.
Noah to the Angels. Does anyone think he comes back?
I love Noah Syndergaard.
I do too.
I love Noah Syndergaard.
He hasn't been good in 4 years.
He'll have a great year.
You don't draft him in fantasy again.
I will draft him in fantasy every year. I don't care.
And shout out Yankees, Joely Rodriguez.
Yeah, great.
We traded for him last year. We re-signed him.
Yeah, we need the fucking lockout to end because we need to make a couple signings that get Yankees fans hyped up.
Yeah, and then the Texas, Seager and Simeon, that's fucking monstrous.
The Rangers, that's sick.
Might get wasted there, but
I don't know.
Monster signings.
Semien, insane. Seager, very good. If they can put together some pitching,
exactly,
they might be all right.
Yep. All right, so what we got next couple weeks? Gonna have a weird schedule with the pod. Probably.
Pod's gonna be coming out in weird places because the boy's getting married. The kid is getting married. He's gonna be off the market. Sorry, see you later. Sayonara. And then I'm going on vacation. So yeah, but we got the Masters. We got March Madness. The Masters, see you in April.
Yes.
And then we got
March Madness, Masters. Got I think a tournament before that, maybe.
Yeah, there's gonna be players championship.
So we'll make predictions on that. We'll make some predictions when the brackets come out. Selection Sunday, we'll be here making picks, giving the boys the ins, the outs, and that's it, right?
That's it, bro. And if I don't see you there, I will see you another time. We out.
All right, Foul Mountain Gang out.